Are you tired of feeling like you're failing in love? The truth is, there's a lot of bad advice out there that can do more harm than good. But don't worry, because today we're going to give you 10 game-changing pieces of advice that will help you succeed in love. Recommendation number 1. Stop pretending to be someone you're not. Do you find yourself altering your personality or interests to accommodate the person you're dating? In any relationship, being authentic is essential. Putting up a front all the time is taxing. Instead, celebrate your peculiarities and distinctive traits. Someone will value them since they are what make you who you are. Even if they aren't necessarily popular, don't be scared to discuss your interests and pastimes. So, remove the disguise and let your actual personality come through. In the long term, you'll be considerably happier. Recommendation number 2. Don't play games. Are you sick and bored of the dating game? Do you feel as though you are continuously attempting to interpret muddled signals and underlying intentions? Playing hard to get, ghosting, and other manipulative techniques may seem to make you more desirable. But in reality, they only make it more difficult for you to connect with someone. You're putting yourself up for misunderstandings and miscommunications when you're not being direct and honest. Instead, express your thoughts and ideas clearly. Tell the person you're interested in them. Remember that playing games shows uncertainty and a lack of confidence. You'll draw in the proper individuals who value you for who you are when you're at ease being yourself and expressing your honest feelings. So throw down the rulebook and let your true self show. Recommendation number 3. Be honest about what you want. Perhaps you don't want to appear overly demanding or you're afraid of driving someone away. Say so if you desire commitment. Don't pretend to be interested in something casual if you aren't. Being open about what you want also means being prepared to leave if you don't receive it. Remember that in a relationship, you deserve to have your needs satisfied. Don't be hesitant to speak up and request what you want. The right individual will value your openness and be prepared to collaborate with you to create a satisfying relationship. Recommendation number 4. Focus on the present, not the future. Are you missing the now because you're so preoccupied with finding the one? It's time to change your attention to the present moment. Although going slowly can be unsettling, it's crucial to lay a solid foundation before moving on to the future. When you start making any arrangements, you need to be certain that you are genuinely compatible and connected. Keep in mind that the current moment is all we actually have. You're allowing yourself to completely appreciate the experience of getting to know someone new by keeping your attention in the present. And who knows? Recommendation number 5. Don't ignore red flags. Have you ever find yourself rationalizing someone else's actions or ignoring red flags? People are who they are, so trust them if they are revealing that to you. Keep in mind that your intuition is a strong weapon. Something is probably off if it feels off. Don't try to make something function by ignoring those warning signs. Your safety and well-being should always come first. Long-term heartbreak can be avoided by paying attention to those red flags and following your gut. Recommendation number 6. Be open to different types of men. Do you prefer a certain type above others? You're cutting yourself out from so many possible connections when you restrict yourself to a particular type. You never know who you might click with unless you give them a chance. And who knows? You may find attributes you weren't even aware you were looking for. Being open to all types of men also entails being open to various kinds of encounters. You might have always preferred the bad boy type, but you might be missing out on a kind, considerate man who treats you like a princess. Remember that variety is important. Be prepared for everything and welcome new experiences. Recommendation number 7. Take care of yourself first. Are you ignoring your own needs and wants in an effort to please others with all of your energy? It's time to put yourself first and prioritize your health. You set yourself up for fatigue and dissatisfaction when you consistently put others before yourself. Self-care should be prioritized, whether it is yoga, a brisk stroll, or a relaxing bubble bath. Fill your own cup first since you cannot pour from an empty one. Setting limits and using your voice to refuse when necessary are also part of taking care of yourself. Speak up if you're uncomfortable with something. You deserve to be with someone who respects your limits and supports your self-care journey. Make yourself a priority and watch your relationships flourish. Recommendation number 8. Communication is key. Perhaps you shy away from conflict or find it difficult to communicate your emotions. It's time to put communication first in any good relationship. In any relationship, romantic or otherwise, effective communication is crucial. You can establish trust and strengthen your relationship when you can communicate clearly. To create a secure and encouraging environment for open conversation, practice active listening, empathy, and understanding. See a therapist or counselor if you find it difficult to communicate in your relationships. A professional can assist you in identifying communication trends and give you tools to enhance your communication abilities. You may create closer, more rewarding relationships with those around you by giving communication top priority. Recommendation number 9. Don't settle. Are you under pressure to find someone or settle down, even if it's not the perfect person for you? You should be with someone who makes you feel content, happy, and supported. Don't give up your principles, wants, or preferences just to be in a relationship. Being alone doesn't imply you're lonely, and it's a terrific chance to concentrate on yourself and your personal development. To meet like-minded people, join a social club, volunteer, or pick up a new interest. You're positioning yourself for a better future and a more satisfying life by refusing to settle. Don't undervalue yourself. You deserve the finest. Recommendation number 10. Love yourself. Do you have trouble accepting and loving yourself? It's time to put loving yourself first because it forms the basis of all healthy relationships. Self-love is not simply a catchphrase, it is crucial for your overall health. Remember that loving yourself is vital, not selfish. It could be beneficial to seek counseling or therapy if you are having trouble loving yourself. You'll be able to present as your best self in all spheres of your life, including your relationships, if you put self-love first. You'll be able to forge wholesome, rewarding relationships and attract people who appreciate and value you. So, start loving yourself today. There you have it, 10 pieces of advice that will change the way you approach dating and relationships. So go out there and find the love that you deserve. And always remember to love yourself first. Be sure to check out the description below for more tips on love and relationships. Check out this playlist of the top 10 videos on relationship advice for women. And we'll see you in the next video. With love.